Uh, so still sticking with injuries, the 49ers have been gruesomely plagued with injuries to Deebo Samuel, who has a calf strain, no timetable on his return. Then you have C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey, who's dealing with a calf strain, Achilles sore Achilles tendon. He hasn't played to start off the season. Was listed as a game time decision to start the season in week 1, and then week 2 it was announced that yeah, we're gonna put him on ice. And now if you're a 49ers fan or you feel like the 49ers were a heavy favorite to win the Super Bowl, that completely goes into question. And now you're in a situation where you don't have the two pillars of your offense in Deebo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey. And now you have to call upon Brock Purdy. We seen last year when Christian McCaffrey isn't playing, when Deebo isn't playing, Brock Purdy struggled mightily. Do you believe we will continue to see Brock Purdy struggle under the circumstances with McCaffrey and Deebo being out? Or do you think maybe he could show growth and carry this team to an above 500 record until they get McCaffrey and Deebo back?
No, I think he'll struggle. I think the pillars of Kyle Shanahan's offense are on the shoulders of Deebo Samuels and Christian McCaffrey. I don't. I think the scouting report for teams moving forward when it comes to the 49ers has now been downgraded, and now they're going to look human to the rest of the NFC. Maybe, just maybe, Kyle Shanahan offense will allow them to be somewhat productive for the rest of the season. But I don't see them doing as good as they did last year, this year, without those two pillars. So, I think what we've seen is what's going to happen. That if you put everything on Brock Purdy's shoulders, it ain't going to be the best. It just won't. I mean, I felt better with Jimmy G, and I was one of the few who did. But I still feel that way till now. I still feel like he was slightly better than Brock Purdy. But yeah, no, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think the Sharks will smell the blood in the water, and just off that alone, teams are coming for them. Pause.
I think Brock Purdy is going to struggle too. I think we have an absolutely positively no evidence that says Brock Purdy can lead this team to be above 500 without Christian McCaffrey, without Deebo Samuel. It'll be different if you just had one of them. Having one of them and Deebo Samuel, I think you could do it. Having one of them, if Deebo Samuel was out and you had McCaffrey, I think you can make some shape. Both of them out, I don't think you ever ever go into it. Where does
your offense come from?
Where does your offense come from? I don't think you go into an all season preparing for that in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, I believe that Brock Purdy is going to struggle mightily as well. I've grown a great respect for Kyle Shanahan's offensive play calling over the past couple of years, but those plays don't work if you don't have the right personnel in place. And outside of Brandon Ayuk, I know they also have the emergence of Jordan Mason being a running back right now. Can't buy into like that being enough to sustain them having a good record until they can get at least one of those guys back. Looking here at their schedule, you got the Pats. Maybe you could pull that game off. Then you got the Cardinals. Cardinals appear to be red hot to start the season. Then you got the Seahawks. Then you got the Kansas City Chiefs. Then you got
loss,
then you got your beloved Cowboys. So
loss.
and then after that, you have a bye week. And going into week 9, you have a bye week. So potentially, I see them at best going 1-4 if they can get a win off the New
Patriots.
England Patriots.
Right.
Outside of that, it's going to be tough sledding. It's going to be extremely tough sledding. And
I'll tell you this much. I'm glad you brought these niggas up, because if we can't stop the run, they might go 2-3. 2-3 with one loss, with one win against the Cowboys. Because what?
before you go deep into that, I'm gonna let you write. Before you go deep into that, an added note of that Cardinal and Seahawk game in terms of the 49ers schedule, the 49ers, those are 2 division games. So those are like big games.
Those are divisionals.
Yeah, division, like those are like extremely important games. And right now they're only one. Right now the 49ers are 1-1. And like we say, looking at their schedule, they could very well only be 2-5 going, going into week 9.
Sheesh.
So
going into the bye week. Sheesh.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Their next game this up and coming week is against the Chargers. So
that's a divisional game too, right?
That's a divisional game too. Yeah, like I said, excuse me, I misspoke on the schedule, but you got the Chargers, the Patriots, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Chiefs, and the Cowboys. And I can't give you the Rams win. So I still see y'all possibly going 1-6 going into the bye week. I see y'all going 1-6, which would put y'all at 2-7. So yeah.
Which would mean somebody else going to the NFC Championship game, baby.
Yeah, man. So 49ers, best for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, 2-7, 2-6.